Hey guys, so today I thought that I would try a palette that's new to my collection, and it is the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I've heard such mixed reviews on this palette. Some people absolutely love the mattes and other people say it's muddy, it's patchy, they don't blend well. So I figured we would give this a try today. So if you guys would like to see swatches, a look, and hear my first impressions of this palette from Natasha Denona, which is currently on sale everywhere, then just keep watching. So we'll start off with swatches. This is what the palette looks like inside. They are all matte shades. We've got some creamy peaches, you've got cool tones, warm tones, neutral tones. Here are the first four. We have Malia, Fata Morgana, Rhino, and Stone, and I don't know what all of these mean. The next four, Savannah, Aya, Thorn, and Desert Date. This one's a bit more pinky tone, this one's a bit more peach tone. They feel very soft and creamy to the touch, like I expect of her mattes. Next we have Shay, Tribe, Lotus, Amhara, and Masai. And finally we have Voodoo and Tamarind. They all look pretty good to me. None of them look patchy or like they're skipping. They all seem very smooth to the touch, very similar consistency to the other mattes I have from Natasha Denona. So again, here are the swatches of the palette. I'm gonna hop off, do one eye, and then we'll be back to talk about how I achieved the look together. So be right back. Okay, this is the look I came up with using this palette, and I really like the way that it turned out. I used some of the cool and some of the warm tones. I first went in with Malia, this peachy shade all over. It's a very brightening shade. Next I went in with Desert Date in the crease. Next I went in with Tribe, mostly on the outer corner. Then I went in with Amhara towards the middle of the lid. And then going back in with that first shade, the Malia, on the inner part of the lid to really brighten things up. Then going in with the skinny little liner brush, I am going into Rhino, which is this beautiful like combination between a slate gray and like a deep gray teal. It's a really, really pretty shade. And I'm just gonna dampen my brush and kind of draw the liner on with this. Okay, so that is essentially the top look, and I think it turned out really well. I mean, it's kind of like a bright sunrise, and then I was able to brighten the inner part of the lid with the light color, and I love this teal gray shade as a liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the face, and I'll be back to finish up the lower lash line, pop on a little mascara, and tell you what I think about this palette. See you in a bit. Okay, I am back, face makeup is on, time to finish up the lower lash line. So I think I'm just gonna dust on a little bit of Desert Date along the lower lash line just to kind of bring the warmth to the bottom lash line. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner in Deep Teal on the top and lower waterline. And then I'm going to pop on a little mascara and I'll be back to show you what it looks like all complete. Okay guys, I went ahead and added a little bit of the NYX On The Rise mascara to the eye look, and I have to say I really like the way that this turned out. I didn't have any issues with these shadows being patchy, not blending, not being opaque. They all felt super soft and creamy to the touch, so I'm expecting good things from this palette. I did previously try these four in an IG story look. I also tried some of the browns in an IG story look, and I had no issues with them. So this is the first time I'm using this on camera, but I have played with it several times off camera, and I haven't had any issues. So I'm not sure what the complaints are with this palette, but I haven't found them to be valid for my particular palette. Perhaps from batch to batch, the quality varied, but the one that I have, and I bought this directly from Natasha Denona's website, no secondhand store, no secondhand anything, directly from her, and I have no issues with it. So I think that this is a nice palette if you enjoy her matte shades, which I personally do. I love her mattes, sometimes even more than her metallics, because some of the metallics can be a little on the chunky side, but her mattes have always been fantastic. So if you agree with me, then you may want to get your hands on this one before it's completely gone. I believe it's clearance and they're fading it out, which is why it's like $60 some instead of the $100 some price tag that it normally is. So if you're on the fence, hopefully this helped give you an idea of what the shades look like and how they apply. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.